Hi, this is Yannis Sakiridis from Phonlysis, and in this tour I'm going to show you the key features of Medicalinfo. We are going to demonstrate a typical workflow of a rehabilitation center from patient's admission up to his discharge. We are going to show you how easy and intuitive Medicalinfo is to use. Medicalinfo uses the ribbon interface to guide you to everyday's work. On the first tab, there are the most common tasks: front office, medical record, and nursing record. We'll start by selecting front office. Front office's initial state is to show us all current incidents. If we want to see previous incidents, by pressing all incidents, we'll retrieve the full list of incidents residing in the database. The first line is a filter line. We can search by any field presented in this grid. And here we see the count of all the incidents shown in our grid. Here we see the 10 previous used filters. We can group by either field. Here we see the number of incidents on any group. We can choose from any field presented in this list. When we select the fields we like and decide their order, we can save this view for later use. We can save a number of views so we can use them accordingly. We can export this list to an Excel, or we can print it. By pressing the edit button or double clicking on a line, we can see the details of the incident. Here we can see the details from the incident, the details from the patient. By clicking on the full name, we can see the full patient's record, and we can choose to alter any value. All fields presented by bold label is required for a record to be valid. All fields with a blue means that the value presented derives from another table. So we can write any doctor we like, but we must select from a list of the previously entered doctors. If we want to add a value to a specific field, we have to press the label, and in the form opened, we must add the new value. Now, by pressing a few letters, we can see the value entered. By pressing save, we save the current incident to the database. By pressing list, we return to the list of the incidents previously shown. If we want to add a new incident, we press add. Here we type a few letters from the patient's name we want to enter, so that we can search if the patient is previously entered. Now we see all the patients entering with the letters TSA that we have previously entered in our database. Those lines shown with red means that there is an open incident in our database. If we want to select a previously entered patient. By double clicking on it, we will retrieve the data previously entered. If we want to add a new patient, by clicking new patient, our patient card form will be presented, and we'll start entering our patient's details. Now we must enter his insurance details. We can select either the national insurance company or a private company like Medicalinfo or any other. And we will click that this is the main insurance company for our patient. Now our patient is presented. We will select his attending physician. We can select a second physician, and we can select a doctor or a physician that is recommended this patient to enter our facilities. We can enter the main diagnosis. We either select our ICD-10 code, or we can select the ICD-10 description. We can select a secondary diagnosis, or we can select a numerous others. And here we can comment upon diagnosis. We have the insurance companies. We can select a second. And we can add accountables or relatives. And the next step, and the final step, is to locate and place our patient to a specific room. Here we can enter if there's an upgrade price that we want to charge this patient daily. By pressing save, our patient gets a new code and now is presented in our list.